Hey, welcome back, Wu. I watching you in practice the last couple of days, you looked like you. How did the ankle respond?
I mean, it responded well. I'm glad I went out there at least to go full speed and kind of test it out and things like that. We're still taking it day by day, but I'm definitely looking forward to playing if I can this weekend.
Oh, okay, you're not sure if you're good to go yet.
Not fully sure yet. Taking day by
Gotcha.
day. Yeah.
Gotcha. Hey, Coach Wood said earlier that you are a very dutiful note taker. He said you had a notebook, and where does that system go back to? Where did you start doing that?
Yeah, just in college, in my early years, as every freshman does, kind of struggles with the playbook a lot. And so, I gained some tips, from, Coach Lee and things like that. So I started to just color code all my things, set them in different sections, all the man calls here, man pressures here, zone calls, palms fire, things like that. So separated in different categories. And, that's kind of where it roots from.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Time we'll go to Ashley Bastick.
Say again.
Hey, Jeremiah. I was going to ask you about the note-taking system, but you described it so nicely there. But I guess just with, you've been so unlucky, it seems like this year with some of these injuries and these illnesses that you've had and having to miss time. Besides this extensive system that you have to take notes and everything, how have you managed to stay prepared when you're not out onto the field so that you're not necessarily skipping a beat once you get back?
Yeah, well, you said one of them is definitely note-taking, making sure that you continue to stay locked in and still have that laser focus. It's the ability to, set boundaries, set disciplines, set certain times for different things so that you don't get out of whack during those free times. So it's just, compartmentalizing, taking everything in different categories and being able to make sure that you do and everything that you need to do and pay attention to the details. So
Thanks.
Thank you, Ashley. Marla Ridenauer will have our next question.
Yeah, Jeremiah, just for just one more thing about the notebook. Do you have different pages for this, like the codes, or is it you just do it for the week, or you know what I mean? Like, I'm just trying to picture it in my mind.
Well, I probably need to donate to like those kind of like nature, companies, because I use so many notebooks. I got like 5 notebooks. I like to organize so much that like a clean notebook almost helps me out a little bit. It's a little weird, but yeah, I mean that's how I do it. I'll have a notebook for this week. I have a notebook for that week. Pages,
okay.
Different notebooks. So yeah.
Gotcha. And one more thing, Coach Wood said sometimes you find mistakes in the game plan. Like, I don't know if it's typos or what, but I mean, what do they say when you bring that up?
So I learn a little different. So I mostly learn by like reading it on a piece of paper and like having the things set out and drawn and things like that. So those are like little stuff that I find in like the thundercloud. I mean, I feel like I'm the only one that kind of like looks at those, but it's no, I mean it's kind of like a funny thing. I just point out a little something. Hey, it's supposed to be like this, and they kind of laugh about it and fix it, but nothing too much.
Oh, I just thought it was cool. That you might have gotten somebody in trouble or something.
No, yeah, it's a funny. Yeah, it's not even. No, it's a funny thing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks, Marla. Matt Fontana, you're up.
Hey, Jeremiah, I know you said you hope to play this weekend, but Mac Jones is one of the better quarterbacks in the league when it comes to play action. So just like as a linebacker, is there anything you can focus on, or just knowing that you play a team that has a lot of play action?
Yeah, it's about patience. When you have a team that's play actions all the time and tries to throw things at you that may give you eye candy, have you looking somewhere else that you're not supposed to. So it's about patience, it's about timing, and it's about definitely keying in on the certain things that you need to during that play. So.
And obviously a little different. You wish you were out there this past weekend, but just kind of taking that step back, what did you see out of the defense that made them so successful against Cincinnati?
Yeah, I mean, we got what we needed. We got the pass rush, we got the DBs playing well, and the linebackers having their keys, like I just spoke about. So when you have guys that's doing their job, it's everybody's doing that 1-1-1-1 to equal that 11. When that happens, any defense is going to look very great. So. I mean, we played very well. Of course, we have things to mistake, but to correct. But overall, it's a good performance.
Thanks, Matt. We'll go to Nate Ulrich.
Hey, Jeremiah. It was a high ankle sprain, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's usually like a 4 to 6 week thing. Are you ahead of schedule? You've been practicing this soon?
Yeah, I'm not sure what's the time limit that's set for, a high ankle. I know there's a lot of varieties within, certain sciences like that, like some people could be, have a different diet, or some people could be a little heavier or, lighter, but it's still high ankle. So, it's, well, I don't think I'm ahead of schedule. I think should be on time, but just still taking it day by day. So.
Okay. And I just wanted to ask you also, like, you've played really well while you've been out there, but it's been one thing after another you've had to overcome, going back to training camp with COVID and the weight room accident and throat contusion, which I had before, and now this. It's allowing you to stay on track and when you get back out there, you can hit the ground running.
Yeah. Well, I think somebody asked that kind of similar question earlier, and I just spoke about having attention to detail, keeping the same mindset that you had before. And my spiritual side also helps out with that too, being able to stay balanced in my emotions and balancing what I think, my thoughts, controlling my actions. So, it just has something to do with, just making sure that you take it day by day, second by second, hour by hour. So that's really, that's nothing complicated. That's really what it is.
Was anything more challenging than other of all these obstacles?
No, if you receive something, as yeah, I mean, it's all perspective, man. If you think that, this challenge may be more difficult than the other, then you'll react different. And, when you start changing up and things like that, it could be problematic. But I think they were all the same, man. I don't think it was nothing crazy.
Thank you.
Thanks, Nate. We'll go to Mary Kay Cabot.
Yeah, JOK, just wondering, can you sort of relate to Nick and Dimitri right now, having to be away from the team on COVID-19 reserve since, you went through this yourself at the beginning of the year? Do you sort of feel for what they're going through? Have you been in contact with any of those guys, including John or anybody?
Yeah. Those guys, they want to be out here just as well as we do. And something happens like that, it's unfortunate, hope those guys, get back safe. I speak with Demetrius a lot. So, rookies, we stay in that group chat and we're always conversing, things like that. And I know Greg was having some issues with, sickness and stuff like that. And I brought him some herbal medicine. So he's doing well now. But, we stay in communication, and, as soon as those guys can get back, the more we'll appreciate it. So.
And did you have any, advice for them on, what it's like when you're sort of isolated really by yourself and, in the house, and how do you kind of get through those long days?
Yeah, well, I mean, again, I said it earlier, just about perception. If you view this as something to be sad over, you probably gonna sit at home and eat, a bunch of ice cream or something. But, if you view it as something that's can be used, for the betterment instead of for the worse, you may, do something that's productive, watch film, continue to keep that same mental area that you're in, may, focus on your diet a little more and things like that. So, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mary Kay. We'll take two more. Dan Lobby, Scott Patrick. Dan?
Hey, Jeremiah. Miles after the game on Sunday was saying when Denzel makes that pick six, it makes him want to get back out there and make the next big play. And that's kind of how guys approach it. So I guess for you, who kind of had to sit there and watch it, did you kind of get anxious to want to get back out there and join the party a little bit?
Absolutely, man. When you got a guy that's making plays, you all want to do your part, and you want to be that guy. Everybody wants to be that guy to be able to make plays, but still, when your teammates out there having fun and everybody's playing at their peak, you want to be out there to be able to, do your part as well. So, I mean, that's a simple answer right there. Everybody want to be out there.
Do you sense that healthy competition when guys make plays, that other guys want to go out there and one up them and make the next one?
Yeah, I mean that's always the case, on the team base, and with a bunch of guys on defense that want to get better, we all want to be the playmaker. Of course, you do your job and the plays that come to you, but in your mind, that's the point. I mean, it's all about the ball, as we talk about in the defensive room. It's about the ball. So that guy that can get that ball is the guy that can help the team. So yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks, Dan. We'll close with Scott Patrick.
Hey, Jeremiah, I got two quick ones for you. You were playing so well before the high ankle. Do you feel like you can pick up where you left off? And that you can help the defense, which played really well Sunday, kind of reach even another level?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't sit here and say, "Oh, maybe I may hurt the defense." Well, I don't think I can contribute. No, I definitely feel like that. I say that humbly. With all the guys that's coming and playing well, and everybody's doing the part. Again, I hearken on that. If I can do my job, they can do their job, and we do each other's job. Man, we could be something special. So.
And did you play Mac Jones when you were at Notre Dame?
Mac probably was a couple, maybe
Bama last year.
The year before, no.
Okay.
You said Mac Jones.
Mac Jones.
I'm thinking of Mac Wilson the whole time.
Mac Jones.
Yeah.
What have you seen out of him in college and then in this rookie season with the Pats?
He's a smart guy. Fits right into the system. I'm about to say something that y'all probably would have took and ran with. But no, he played similar, kind of like the system, that was in when Tom Brady was there. So, he's able to do those pump fakes and those kind of fakes out when he drops back, and is able to, handle all of the things that they're throwing at him up there. And, he'll do good. He'll do good.